Good morning, it's Top Stories in 5 minutes with Lulu Fadoju. It's the 20th of November 2020. I'll be starting with the Guardian newspaper. FG wants CNN DJ Switch sanctioned for alleged fake news. The federal government yesterday called for the sanction against international news station Cables News Network CNN and Nigerian exile DJ Switch for allegedly promoting fake news on the Lekki and SARS protest. Many protesting youth unaware of FG's intervention programs. That's coming from the Minister of Youths and Sports, Sunday Dare. Government moves to break ASU's ranks, may ratify new union in 4 weeks. Receiving members of the unregistered Congress of University Academics in his office yesterday, Minister of Labour and Employment Dr. Chris Ngige said he had approved a 5-man committee to review the denial of registration of the body by the Registrar of Trade Unions. FG inaugurates panel on special salary scale for teachers. Buhari directs increased allocation to University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital. COVID-19, we are not experiencing a spike in Nigeria. That's coming from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. Nigeria loses 2 trillion naira yearly to foreign shipping lines. The story comes with the writers. Local ship owners debunk allegations they lack the capacity. Seek change of trade terms. Nemasa promises to reverse the trend. PDP charges FG to account for 31 trillion naira. The People's Democratic Party yesterday charged the federal government to explain the management of the 31 trillion naira loan from China, particularly in the face of reports that the government is unable to pay salaries of workers in 428 agencies. Lawan chides banks for aiding graft in civil service. President of the Senate Ahmed Lawan yesterday chided the nation's banks for aiding and abetting corruption through shady deals they engage in with civil servants, including opening multiple and unauthorized accounts for government agencies. National Assembly orders NBET to make refunds. For lack of convincing explanation, the Senate Committee on Public Accounts has ordered the management of the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading Company, NBET, to refund 986 million naira spent out of 1.5 billion naira transferred from its trading account for personnel and overhead. It also asks the agency to return 47.447 million naira paid as illegal allowances. Katsina eyes 68.5 billion naira loan to finance 2021 budget. The Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Farouk Jobe, said the state would raise 50 billion naira in sukuk bonds and another 18.5 billion naira from foreign sources. Now to the Punch newspaper. Some banks, MDAs colluding to divert funds, alleges Lawan. We've taken a similar story earlier. Gbajabiamila suspends security aide who killed newspaper vendor. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has described the killing of a newspaper vendor in Abuja by one of his security details as horrible, saying he is distraught by the incident. Crude in commercial quantity discovered in Benue Trough, NNPC. Nigeria to resume fuel imports from Niger Republic. The Minister of Petroleum Resources announced on Thursday in a statement that the two countries signed a memorandum of understanding for petroleum products transportation and storage. Nigeria spends $500 million annually importing palm oil, says FG. Officials from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, states, agencies and non-governmental organizations on Thursday said Nigeria was spending about $500 million annually in oil palm imports. Lawmakers kick dismiss representatives as DPR boss Sean Summons. The House of Representatives Committee on Public Accounts on Thursday dismissed a delegation from the Department of Petroleum Resources from the venue of an investigative hearing on alleged financial irregularities in the department running into trillions of naira. The committee also criticized the director of the DPR for repeatedly shunning its summons, which are issued based on queries raised by the Office of the Auditor General of the Federation. Yellow fever, Enugu to vaccinate over 900,000 residents. World Health Organization predicts spike in COVID-19 cases ahead of Christmas. Ondo workers issue 8-day ultimatum over unpaid allowances. The organized labor unions in Ondo State alleged that the state government had not honored various previous agreements reached with them over their demands on salaries and deduction payments. Looting of warehouses stopped relief materials distribution. That's coming from the National Emergency Management Agency. Court adjourns trial of El Zakzaki wife till January 25. And that's all for today. Thanks for listening. I'm Lulu Fatdoju. Have a wonderful day.